Okay, picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning, you look out your window, and you see not one, but two suns blazing in the sky.
And no, I'm not talking about some new social media filter. This is real. Two giant, fiery stars are just staring right back at you.
So what happens first? Well, for starters, that morning coffee you just made, it instantly vaporizes. Poof.
And that nice, gentle tan you were hoping to get this weekend? Yeah, that just turned into a 5-alarm emergency.
Oh, and your sunscreen? That bottle of SPF 50 is now just a sad, melted puddle on your counter. So today we're diving into the big question, what if Earth had two suns? And trust me, the answer is way, way crazier than you think.
All right, let's get into the science of it all. Don't worry, I promise to keep it fun.
So a system with two suns actually has a name. It's called a binary star system. And here's the absolutely wild part. They're real. I mean, actually real. Scientists have found thousands of them out there, and some even have planets that could, maybe, possibly support life.
So just try to imagine our little blue planet in one of these systems. The first sun pops up and says, "Good morning," and the second one chimes in right after, "Hey, let's double the heat." Forget global warming, we are talking about global burning.
But you know, it's not just the insane heat you'd have to worry about. With two suns, our whole concept of day and night just gets completely thrown out the window.
You think you can count on darkness to get some sleep? Huh. Think again. With two suns rising and setting on totally different schedules, nighttime would pretty much be a thing of the past.
Let me break it down for you. One sun finally sets on the horizon, but wait, the other one is still way up in the sky. So yeah, bedtime is officially canceled. The moon would be so confused it wouldn't even know what phase it's in. And your precious moon selfies? Forget it. Impossible.
So, your internal body clock, your circadian rhythm, that natural cycle that tells you when to be sleepy and when to wake up, it would have a complete and total meltdown. It would probably file for divorce from your body and go live with your appendix or something.
But wait, the chaos doesn't stop there, not even close. Because with two suns, you get two massive gravitational pulls, and that's when things start to get really wobbly.
See, our current orbit is this beautiful, stable dance. But with two suns yanking us around, that dance becomes a chaotic mosh pit. One wrong move, and we could get flung right into one of those suns. We'd be cosmic toast. And our satellites, GPS, all of it would just be space junk.
I mean, can you imagine the International Space Station? It'd be so confused it would probably just start spinning in circles and end up inspiring some new TikTok trend called the #OrbitFail challenge.
Okay, so we've got constant light, a chaotic orbit, and a global dance party of death, which really makes you wonder, how would anything survive?
Let's just take a quick peek at Earth's new and frankly terrifying climate report. Plants would either turn into these massive, light-guzzling monsters or just shrivel up and turn to dust. Animals, they'd be in a permanent state of confusion. The oceans would get so hot they'd create storms of biblical proportions. And seasons? Oh, those are gone, canceled. It would just be one endless, scorching summer. As for us humans, we'd probably need to invent SPF 5000.
The heat would be so intense, so relentless, that even your cat, who right now is probably loving that sunbeam, would pack its tiny suitcase and be like, "I'm out, I'm moving to Mars."
So, after all of that, the constant heat, the endless day, the wobbly, dangerous orbit, could we actually survive any of this?
Well, here's the recipe for total planetary chaos. Step 1, start with two suns. Step 2, add a dash of constant, intense heat. Step 3, remove nighttime completely. Step 4, make the planet's orbit dangerously unstable. And finally, mix in some giant, unpredictable superstorms and confuse every living thing on the planet. Bon appetit!
But here's the real kicker. This isn't just science fiction. Astronomers are actually studying planets in binary star systems right now, trying to figure out if they could harbor life. So this crazy, chaotic world we've just been imagining, it might actually be out there somewhere. So, could we survive? It would be incredibly tough, for sure, but it would also be an incredible adventure. And it leaves us with one last question. If you had to pack for a one-way trip to a two-sun planet, what would you bring? I'm thinking a lifetime supply of sunscreen, a very, very large hat, and maybe a good therapist.